Tim, and I just want to give you a review. This is the EBZ 8500. This thing blows at 900 cubic feet a minute. These things are awesome. This is my first one. I just bought this thing brand new from the dealer, and it is pretty good. Just used it for 2 days now on just a couple jobs, and I do have a second one that I bought earlier this year used, and I got that for an awesome deal. This does, brand new though, come with a 2-year warranty, so if this thing lasts me like 5 or 6 years even, it's gonna be awesome. This thing always starts no more than 2 pulls ever will you have to do. Last winter I had pulled out, I had a 7500, and I pulled that thing out, didn't use it all winter. And when I pulled that thing out in the springtime to use, I just primed that thing twice, put that choke down, ripped it, and after the second pull, that thing fired up. So these RedMax blowers are the real deal. They work awesome. I'm not trying to make a sales advertisement. I just want you to have the best equipment, because I did have an Echo and a Steel. I didn't have great time with them. I mean, I'd be pulling them sometimes on a cold start. It's just not fun, especially when the temperature drops. You want something that's always gonna fire up if you live in a colder weather place. Maybe Echo's better in the south where it's always kind of warm, but RedMax is where it's at if you want something that's always gonna be reliable, even when you're not using it all the time. You pull it out in the springtime, or if you're just gonna use it in the winter time or in the cold weather when you're doing leaf cleanups. Because right now, look at this, all these leaves in the tree. It is freaking almost, we're getting what, a week into November right now, and the leaves are still up there. So I'm gonna have a long couple months ahead of me with leaf cleanups and everything, so that's a good thing, because I'll be working till December. Only have maybe a 2 months off for the season. To start this RedMax EBZ 8500, all you do, make sure this throttle cable is down off the stop. You prime this thing twice, put the choke on, and then you go ahead and after 2 pulls, this thing is usually always ready to go, warmed up.
Must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done, but when I call you, never seem to be home. Hello from the outside, at least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter. Doesn't tear you apart anymore. It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like me to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much here. Hello from the outside, at least I can say that I've tried to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, but it don't matter, clearly doesn't tear you apart anymore. Must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry.
I just finished up the lawn, and let me tell you that I got that thing done in half the amount of time that I did last year. Last year it took about an hour and a half. We just got done and we did it in less than 1 hour. It took about 50 minutes to do the entire property. Not all the leaves have fallen quite yet, but it was a lot of area to cover, and we got that thing done fast with both of those 8500s blowing at the same time. And let me tell you, this thing was a great value, a great purchase. It helps you save your time. And I'm also thinking that if you get one, raise your prices, because I was doing leaf cleanups and stuff at like $35 an hour a person, and just starting out, just to try and, you know, acquire customers and everything and get those leaf cleanup accounts. And now I think this year I'm gonna have to raise it at least $10, because there's no way I can do it for anything less if we're gonna get done and, you know, save 30-40% of the time that I usually do it. Just another incentive, because now I can also do bigger cleanup jobs. I can also pick up more jobs in a day. It's gonna save a lot of time. I would recommend on why to get a new one is it's brand new. Look at this baby. It's gonna last a long time, and also it does come with a 2-year warranty. So it was a great purchase. It's gonna make a lot of money. And number 3, the maintenance on it and trying to fix it up and the repairs and everything versus an old one or a used one is, there's going to be minimal repairs for, you know, for a few years, obviously, because I have the warranty to go with it. So that's the best incentive. If you're trying to get a used one, I'd recommend, if you're just starting out, get a used one, definitely. And I don't recommend getting the little hand-honed blower ones, because you're pushing all that weight with one hand versus just using this little, you know, throttle here. This weighs like nothing. So to move that back and forth and blow out those leaves and cover a wide area, it's literally effortless, and it's gonna be less wear you out if you're trying to do cleanups for a full day, and you can get a lot more done. It's a lot more efficient, and that's the way I'd recommend going, is at least get a backpack blower and start with. If you can't, I mean, definitely, you know, get an Echo or something if you can't afford something, and get something used. That's how I first started out, and I would have never purchased a brand new one if it wasn't for, you know, the equipment defender rack, because now it's not gonna get stolen. Because when I had my open trailer, and you know, I got this enclosed trailer, when I had the open trailer and didn't have the racks and everything, dude, I live in St. Louis. Everything's getting stolen like crazy. It just sucked. Hope this video could help you make a decision on any blowers to buy, whether trying to get a new one or a used one, and reasons why I chose this baby. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll catch you later. As long as you prime it maybe 1 or 2 times on a cold start, if you put that thing on